Imagine, if you will, you are at the homeowner's house. I know it's not really possible for a lot of you right now because of everything that's going on. But let's say when things get back to normal, whenever that is, and you are at a homeowner's home and you're kind of wrapping up the meeting. There's a kind of a clear next step involved. You need to remember before you leave that house to book your next appointment, whether that is when you're going to review a preliminary design or review a proposal or get back together to take further measurements or do a Zoom call, whatever the next step is, before you leave that home, book it. It's a very important thing, because what happens is if you don't do that and you say, hey, we'll be in touch and we'll get back to you, or I'll send you this over, then we can figure out next steps, things linger. The cycle time from the time that you meet with them to the time that the project signed or the contract signed lengthens. You have all the good intentions in the world of getting back to them quickly, but unless you have a self-imposed deadline of a meeting coming up, so often it drags, and that's not giving your prospect a good experience, and it's not keeping things moving at the clip that we want them to. So that's a simple little sales tip for you today. Before you leave that appointment, before you leave the Zoom meetings right now, before you leave the in-person appointment, always book the next meeting and have that on the calendar. It's a self-imposed deadline, and boy, does it work. I've had a lot of people implement that, do it consistently, and it makes a huge difference. How does it make a difference? Keeps things moving, helps you close sales quicker. Frankly, it helps your closing percentage because things don't linger. But there you have it. I'm going to be doing a little course called Remodel Your Sales Process. This is one of many, many things that we'll cover from that initial phone call all the way through to the completion of the project. If you're interested in hearing more about that course, shoot me a note, shoot me a message, leave a comment, and I'll get it to you. Hope this helps.